Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about why I personally don't like showing off and why I don't do it on purpose. A lot of the times I'm very honest. I'm very straightforward. I'm a go-getter. I go get it. I'm always going after it. And I like to be very upfront with the people that I work with the people that I talk to. I want them to know exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, how they can do it, how they can start to analyze deals, how they can start looking at properties, how they can start looking at investments and start to do the things that I'm doing. And so I like to show them the real numbers. I like to show them the raw numbers. I like to show them how I'm accomplishing what I'm accomplishing. And a lot of the times it can be very intimidating when you're showing someone a whole bunch of assets, a whole bunch of debt, a whole bunch of cash flow, a whole bunch of, real life transactions that is going through the pipeline. And this can really be a lot of information to take hold of. And so I completely understand that. And I truly understand why a lot of people would be intimidated by some of the things that I might show them in real life. It'll be very hard to see $100,000 for the first time in your whole life, and you're just seeing that and you're like, wow, how do I deal with that? How do I input that information into my head? How do I understand what is truly happening before me? And in all honesty, I wouldn't know what to tell you. I wouldn't, because the way I input the information is, wow, I see somebody do it. I want to go after it. I want to do it too. I see somebody do that. I want to go after it. I want to do that. Okay? I'm somebody who goes after it. I'm somebody who has to go and get it. But I completely understand that a lot of people are just looking to get people to watch their shows. A lot of people are going to try and use fear to tell you, oh, you'll never make it unless you do this. Those are the type of clickbaity titles that they'll put out there. I'm not one of those people. I don't want subscribers who are just based out of fear, who want to listen to me so that they don't become like anybody else. I don't want bad subscribers either. I don't want people who are wishing worse on others, and so they're watching me so that, oh, I don't want to be like that person who spends all their money, isn't in so much debt. But you're not trying to help them. You're just trying to help yourself, which is perfectly fine to help yourself, but not to be wishing bad on other people. And so that's why I don't go into all those clickbaity titles. That's why I don't do those type of things. Before we go any further, please make sure you're leaving a like. Please make sure you're subscribing to the video. If I sound a little winded, it's because I just did a couple of push-ups. I'm trying to stay physically in shape, just like I am mentally, okay? And so I do apologize if I sound a little bit winded. I'm trying to catch my breath while giving you some motivational talk, while giving you some upbeat energy, because I want you to understand that I'm trying to give you the best content possible every single time as well. With that being said, I don't go around. I'm an artist. I actually make music. A lot of the music that I make can revolve around money. It can revolve around flashy things. It might have the money phone and all those other things attached to it. But I don't go around doing those things, although I could, right? And the reason for that is because I don't really want to be like other people. I don't really want to put off the image that other people put out. And even though I believe when I was 17 or 18, I remember I had $10,000 in my hand and I was doing a music video and I was just pulling it out the bag and I was showing off and everybody was watching me. I was in Prospect Park with just $10,000. But just $10,000 is a lot of money that can really get you hurt, can really get you, dealt with. And although a lot of us think that we're invincible and unstoppable, I understand that I put myself in a position to where people could want to harm me increasingly more because I have money and I'm flashing money. And that's an opportunity for some people. And so in order to avoid becoming an opportunity, you just tend to not flash as much money. And so that is very important. You understand? I flash assets from time to time, but not because I want to. I can't. Showing off would still be the right word, because a lot of the times out of celebration. I want to celebrate my achievements. I want to celebrate my hard work. And a lot of times the things that I buy, let's say if I buy a new car today, I could have always bought that new car last year or 2 years or 3 years ago. But I wanted to make sure that I was extra bulletproof in my investments. And so I held off from buying that car. So unlike most people who would buy the car on credit or buy the car on a loan and have a 5, 6, 7 year payment on the vehicle, I'm one of those people who would probably buy it outright, and it would be a fraction, I mean a very, very small fraction of the type of money that I'm bringing in. And because of that, I would celebrate my achievement because now I'm at a point where I can actually enjoy this thing and not feel guilty that I've impacted my life, my financial picture in a negative way. And so if I ever buy a $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 car, it's because I have $700,000 in investments, and I saved for this vehicle and I paid for it in cash, and I have no loans or payment plans attached to the vehicle. So yes, I'm very, very excited about that. And yes, it took me a long time to do it. And yes, I would want to hope that there are people who want to celebrate in that success that I'm having with this new toy of mine. And so that's how I kind of think about it. But I don't really do it to like say, hey, I'm doing this, I'm living this life, I'm doing great. No, it's really not about that. It's more so about celebrating the wins with everyone, not just by myself. It's not about talking down on people. It's not about trying to portray a life that I don't truly live. I'm not trying to live above my means. I'm definitely living within it. There are going to be people out there who don't have as many investments as me, who don't invest as much as me, who don't have as much passive income coming in, but they have a very, very much nicer house, but they'll have a very, very much nicer vehicle. It may not be paid off, it may be paid off, but either way, they're living a life that they decided for themselves is that they want to live. And if they want to show it off, it's going to definitely garner more attention than the person who is just speaking to you honestly and truthfully that you know has money but doesn't really want to show you like all the time money, and for what reason, you know? Most of the people who watching me now know that, you know, I'm definitely well off and I have absolutely no reason to lie to you. And so as I get bigger, the sentiment may change. People might need additional proof. People might need additional information, more pieces of information, and I'll be more than happy to provide that in order to show credibility. But what we're not going to do is just do things in order to show that you're superior to others, because I think that's really what it is people just trying to show that they're superior in a way, at least financially, to other people because of what they have physically. And to me, I don't really think that's a good way of living life. So if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You know I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily on YouTube and on Rumble, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.